Hi everyone, I'm gonna show you how to make some chocolate chip cookies. First, I like to talk about the chocolate. I like using these, and it asks about for a pound of chocolate or 450 grams, and there's 113 grams in each. So that will be about what I need. So I like to use all these these three kinds. There's two of these, intense dark. But if you don't like this intense dark that much, you can use two of these and two of these, or, whichever you guys like. But I really like this chocolate, so I recommend you use this. Also, I have about 1.5 cups of walnuts. You can use 2 cups. My little girl ate half of the cup that I was gonna use, so the recipe calls for 2 cups. I have 275 grams of all-purpose flour, and then 230 grams of cake flour. I have 115 grams of white sugar, and then 285 grams of brown sugar. There's a little bit of cornstarch, which is 8 grams, and then 6 grams of cornstarch. This is the cornstarch. This is the baking soda, and don't use baking powder, baking soda. That's 6 grams of baking soda. And then there's 2 eggs, and then 3 egg yolks. And I'm gonna chop up the chocolate, and I'll show you what to do next. Also, guys, I melted my butter. I had forgotten it in the microwave. That is about, let me see. This is about 280 grams of butter. So it's 1 cup and like 1/4 of butter. But I recommend you measure it. So this is how I chop my chocolate. Some bigger pieces, smaller pieces. And then I'm gonna put it in a container. I already have some in here too. So these are all 4 bars of chocolate. So I'm gonna put in my mixer the sugars, the brown sugar and the white sugar, and the butter. And I'm gonna mix that until it's really well incorporated, okay?
Okay, Mom.
While I'm mixing the butter and the sugars, I'm gonna put the flours together. So you put them together, the cornstarch, and the baking soda. And then you give it a quick stir, just like this. Mix it all up. So the butter and the sugar should be already mixed. Could be yellow or no. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the eggs in one at a time. Let it mix. Always use the paddle attachment for this. And if you don't have a mixer like this, you can try and incorporate this by hand. I'm sure it'll be fine. So these are the flours. I'm going to scrape it. I'm going to mix it a little bit, scrape. Okay, I scraped it down, and I'm going to add my walnuts. Again, you can mix this by hand, because I know some mixers have a hard time mixing this up, but if you have a mixer like mine, you should be fine. And now the chocolate. See? Mix that in just a little bit. That looks close it. See, it looks delicious already. Okay guys, look at this cookie dough. So much chocolate pieces in it. I love it. So if you want to use those 2 cups of walnuts, go ahead. I mean, 1.5 cups looks just fine, and even a cup, it's up to you. Or you can even skip them if you like. I've made it without any walnuts, but man, try it because you're gonna love it. Now the secret for these yummy cookies is you're gonna cover it with some plastic wrap. I'll show you. Give me a sec. Okay, you're gonna cover it. This. Okay. And you're gonna let it sit in the fridge for about, I would say an hour. Okay. Secret for tall cookies is refrigerate the dough. That's it. That's the secret. Sometimes you can use a different recipe, but you have to do this step. Okay, so it's gonna go in the fridge for an hour, and I'll see you guys soon. So the cookie dough has been chilling for about an hour. I'm gonna scoop it with an ice cream scoop. Just like this, a big ice cream scoop. And I have my oven preheating to 425. And while it's preheating, I'm gonna put the cookies back in the fridge. So with the cookie scoop, you just scoop it up and you put it on your parchment paper, just like so. And then you put it back in the fridge for another 15 minutes. Okay, they are ready to go in the oven. The oven is preheated to 425 and they'll cook for about 12 to 15 minutes.
Wow.
Okay, I think they're ready. I'm gonna take them out of the oven. Look at those cookies. Wow. Put them in the rack to cool. I think these need a minute. But look at these cookies. We'll let them cool a little bit. They're too soft right now. As they cool, they harden a little bit. Look at these amazing cookies.
Welke wist u? Dat is
Is it yummy, Gabriella?
We share with friends.
You want to share with friends? Sure, baby.
It's a